took a short here on gold for one contract. We'll take it out here for a little scalp. Buy limit there. I think this is the wrong decision to make here though. Let's see. For a close. And then respecting 50%, so candle should be there. Punching in on copper. Really try to put my stop low right there. And the limit right there. Okay, so I'm gonna try gold here again. Get short here on gold one more time. Okay. Scale one out. I'm gonna hold this one. Then I could probably this copper one is not moving at all. Yeah, this is not looking good for copper. Need to see it bounce out here. Damn, losing 1,000 on this is crazy. Losing a little bit way more than I wanted to on copper. And then I was buying it at the top, so need to see it bounce out here. Maybe on the close of a 1 minute or something. Give me some type of hope here. And what I want to see is push up through there. Might stop out everything here, close it all here, but let's just hold on to it and see. Come on, copper, let's go. There we go, there we go. It's starting to make sense. Okay, move my stuff right up here to break even. I'm I'm not really gonna be too concerned. I did take a loss already, but I'm bringing this. Yeah, there we go, copper. So now we got a. I just need this to keep pushing out, push out hard, big push. I might stall it out right here. Push, big push, come on. Big push. There you go. There you go, that's what I wanted to see right there. All right. I think I might stop out here on this. Hit the 300 and leave. Let's see what it's gonna do. I think it's gonna start getting overextended here. Start pushing up into some of these crazy levels. This gold is starting to act like a punk. There we go, gold. Yeah, there we go. I might stop out copper here though. Depending on how this close. Stop out copper. We already break even. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so copper. That was a bad stop out, but whatever. I'll take it. Should have probably not stopped out, but of course. Gold is a powerhouse now. We'll see gold in the next second. I shouldn't have stopped out on copper. So let it roll. Okay, so this is possibly a bust. It's looking okay here with the flag that's going on here. We got like a little bear flag right here, but I'm not sure. I gave this copper trade up. I should have just let it run. But we got this little bear flag here that's trying to start, right? So we see this bear flag trying to get in formation, so just leave that stop where I got it at. Hopefully it's not too, too quick or anything. But I don't like the fact that we're bouncing. We swept this low, and then we starting to wick bottom here. So I don't like that. Copper's running crazy, like all type of crazy. Just like I knew, right to this red line. Should have gave it like 3 more minutes, bro. I mean, I don't know what's causing it to pump like this, but I should have gave it another minute. Another couple of minutes. I think this gold trade can actually break down, man. It just depends on these bottoms and depends on what this gold wants to decide to do at the last couple of 10-20 seconds of this candlestick. Because if it can close, right here on the money, and even close down here, I think that'll be pretty good. So we're starting to run here. Starting to push. We've been here before. Still got a minute left on this candle. Let's see what we do. Yeah, that's huge. Okay, 600 something. I think I'm gonna take this for today and call it a day. I'm gonna just let it push, and I'm gonna bring my stop as a trail. So I'm gonna open now. I'm gonna go to my 1 minute chart here and really start trailing this thing. I'm gonna give it some time right here. We don't want to jump the gun too quick. Let's see if we can get a push. So this next minute, whatever this is, I'm probably gonna bounce right back to this, like this level. Bounce to this level, and then start to pull back here again. Then I think we'll be good. This silver trade is really starting to break down here, and so we could see something like this that we need to look out for. Possible bounce off of this little retail line. So I'm just paying attention here. Could have took the 5 or 600. Okay, so I don't like that. Let's see. We need to see a fresh push down from here. We still got 45 seconds left on this. Nope. New 5 minute. Let's see if it continues to push. And we want to see it fail right here where it's at. And I would love to see this leave this open. Fair value gap right there. So there's no guarantees that's going to fair value gap is going to stay open. Love to see it stay open and push down to this bottom here. So it's going to close it. And we would love to see it fail right here where that point was. So we want to see a failure point here. Nope, nothing. I do not want to see this break above this point really where we at. I really don't want to see that. So HG starting to break down here on the 1 minute, but we're not going to chase this for the short. And let this play out. Let's see. Let's get this 5 more minutes and see how this play. I don't love this here. Try to give it 5 minutes here though. I don't love it. Be honest. I want to see this fail. 5 minute chart still look good. I just don't like these wick bottoms here. Maybe I should have cut my win right there. Maybe it's probably gonna bounce straight up like it did yesterday. Something like this. And take out the highs first. That'll be really saddening. But I wanna see if we can, drop these lows here. Take out this fair value gap here on the 1. 1 looks strong here. But let's see if we can come in and respect this level. Previous CISD right there, and then push down. You ideally want to see it fail right here where it's at. Literally fail. Continue on down. I'm just watching the 1 minute just for verification of this 5 minute. Not really, I think I might take what I got here. I don't want this to turn into a loser at all. So really you want to see this just go straight down and take out everything underneath and continue lower. We turn on the RSI. Looks good here. RSI doesn't look crazy or anything on the 1. It got to the low so it bounced. But we do got this retail line here on the RSI that you want to be aware of. You don't want to count anything out. You just want to be aware of stuff. Even though that's not what we trade on, but it, probabilities, they exist. So okay, so getting wick bottoms here again. And ideally, you would want to see this next 1 minute respect half of this candle, which is not doing, or take this, do a draw on liquidity right here and push down. That's the only thing you want to see. Draw on liquidity and then push straight down, and then get to these levels down here. So 38 seconds left on this 5 minute. Not too bad. Doesn't look crazy. Looks like it's to be expected right here. Again, you know, I don't want this one to turn into any type of loser. I really cut my wins short here if I need to. Not ideal. Drawed on liquidity, but not ideal here. I think I'm gonna just cut my losses here. I really got a bad feeling of taking this break even, but whatever. All right, just gonna take a break even for right now. Just, it's not ideal, bro. It's not what you want to see. I think I fucked up. I screwed up. That was a bad entry. Bad entry. Bad entry. I think I screwed up here. Okay. Not the best entry, but let's see. Yeah, bad entry here. Okay. 1 minute showing me some hope here. And what you want to ideally see is just a fall here. Want to see a crash right here. And then you want to see it, you know, put one there. Might put both there. I don't know how I'm feeling. Okay. So we could have kept what we had. All right. I think I'm going to take one right here at the double bottom. Okay. One out at the double bottom. And let's hold this one and see how far we can get. When we get crazy here, then I'm going to just put a break-even stop here. Break-even stop in. Ideally, if it's going to be strong, it's going to push here, man. And it's not going to keep going up to break even and doing all that crazy stuff. You just want to see it push lower here. If you look at the 1 minute, let's see. Yeah, you want to just see it just continue lower. Probably going to take that out and then push. So I think I'm putting my stop a little bit too early, but we won a little bit of money today, so I'm not going to do no tripping. 150 bucks or something like that, so not too crazy. I'm gonna push that low. Come on, 1 minute. Push that lower. Yeah, we went right to that spot. Okay, so we should be, in theory, able to push pretty low And let's see it get to this next level. Let's see if we can get crazy here. Come on, 1 minute. Where we at? That's not what I wanted to see at all. 0% what I wanted to see. Push lower. And I'm about to get stopped. I got stopped there. It's okay. So we still at this CISD on the 1 minute right there. So, but you see that 5 minute wick bottom here. That's not no good for me. All right, made some money. Can't be mad at it. Made like 100 and something bucks today. So no big movers today. Let's see, it went right to that CISD right there. Showing signs of strength here. I don't want to overdo it here. Horrible. Horrible. Push. We need to see a big push here, y'all. There we go. There we go. We need to see a big push here. Come on, push that. Need to see a big push here. Big push. This is not what you want to see. Want to see it pushing. Nope. That wick bottom said nope. Okay, I'm gonna give it this 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay, there we go. Big push. Big push. All right, I'm going break even stop here. Big push. Big push. There we go. Break even stop in. Let's go ahead and take one out. Ooh, nice. Go ahead and buy one of them. Break even stop down to 1. Confirm it. Bet. All right, so nice. So we could have kept one in, one out, honestly, but let's just keep chugging along. And then let's see how crazy we can get, how far we can push. Now, if we push below this level here, then you know we're gonna be in the pocket. So we might come out big if we go there. But the copper doing exactly what I thought. I just had a little bit too much size there. So new 5 minute coming in, 15 minute looking good. New 5 minute coming in. We should be pushing straight down. We should not be bothering with that section because we bounced off of that so many times. We should not be bothering getting back up there to break even. We shouldn't even be bothering it. So if we doing that, we shouldn't even be trying to even go retest. We shouldn't even be trying to retest this right here. Yep, look, RSI bouncing right off that line. So I think this might be, it's either gonna break through or it's gonna bounce straight up here. I want to see it break down here though. So 10 seconds left. Let's see how it's moving. Is it moving up or is it moving down? Okay, it's getting weak here. Kind of neutral here. More weak than neutral. Okay, and so what we want to see is just a powerhouse down, man. Not giving you that real full push. Okay, so we want to see a powerhouse down here. Get out of this zone. There you go. And we want to see this big push here on this one because we need to get through this line on the RSI here and get to that oversold territory. Awesome. Awesome. So I would love to see this 5 minute just break down all the way to these points down here. There we go. Look at this HG trade. Jesus Christ. That was one and done trade right there. Just had too much size on. I should have waited. I took the trade too early. I should have took it right here. Nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at my 1 minute chart here, and I'm just gonna bring my break even down as this goes down. We don't want this to pop up like this. You see it's still on that line here. So let's try to see what's up. And this is just pure scalping because the setups aren't great, but the movement is good. We have good movement, we have good price action, but setups are not great. So we're just using all we can use. No, say it ain't so. In the last 2 seconds, that's not what you want to see. It's gonna go stop me out. Break even here. What time is it? 2 more minutes left on the 5 minute chart. You just want to see a continuation push through these levels. Right? It didn't break it though. So it didn't break that level. So it shouldn't be bouncing all the way back up in here. It didn't break the level yet. But who knows, right? So it is what it is. If it take it out, it take it out. And then I'm gonna be done for the day. So yeah, I could have had way more on the day. Way more. It is what it is though. I'm happy with that. I'll call it. Cause it didn't take that low right there. You know what I'm saying? I should have had a target out right there, but whatever. All right, man. That's gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna call it. Let's look at this copper trade, just still going strong here. It's probably gonna keep pushing all day, which is kind of crazy in my personal opinion. That's like just from out of nowhere, just big push up, right? Refilling that gap too. So I should have knew that it was gonna do this, but because it need to refresh that liquidity. But yeah, we at the bottom of this gold trade anyway. You know, it's supposed to be a long, but I seen the setup today for a short on the shorter time frames. I took it. It worked out. It would have worked out better if I would have just scalped out the whole thing at 4 or 500 and then tried it again and scalped out the whole thing at 4 or 500. Ended up winning only like $500 today, so 5 something, so not too bad. But we're gonna call it a day. I'm not gonna overchop my luck. I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace.